Hello， 大家好，今天呢，我租了一辆 MG 的电动车 ，MG ZS，电动车，然后来是工作用，我要出一趟差，需要开车，需要用到这个电动车。那么这是我第一次在澳洲驾驶电动汽车，然后开差不多来回有600公里的这么一个距离。但是呢，这辆 MG 电动车的当电池充满后，它的那个 range 只能是开到200公里左右，所以说，我必须要在中途找到一个充电站，把电池再次充满，我才能够顺利到达我的目的地。那不然的话我就惨了。不知道会发生什么有趣的故事，我也非常的excited， 可以开一辆电动车，然后给大家做一个汇报，在澳洲这边开电动车长途旅行的这么一个体验是怎样的。Okay, so here we are. I'm at the RACV resort located in Torquay, Victoria. So this is the car I rented. It's an MG ZS series. It's an electric vehicle. So fully electric. No petrol, no engine. This is fully electric vehicle, which is very exciting. And this is also my first time driving an EV in Australia to do a long distance road trip. I need to drive in total about more than 600 kilometers return from Victoria, Melbourne to Warrnambool. So it's a quite long distance. And because of this car, the range is not very impressive. It's only about 220 kilometers, which means the car cannot get me to my destination in one go. I need to stop along the way somewhere to get it charged, which is exactly what I'm doing now at RACV resort in Torquay. So as you can see, there are 4 charging stations here, which is really impressive. I'm using the ultra rapid charger, which is a DC charger. It can charge at a rate about 45 kilowatt, and it's charging now, which is really impressive. Free to use, just plug in the cable, and after a few seconds it can recognize the car and start the charging session by itself, which is really great. So based on the charging rate, I probably still need to stay here for about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on the charging speed. It's fluctuating between 44 to 48 kilowatt. So I just have to stay here for a bit longer for the car to be fully charged, and then I can continue my road trip. The remaining range is I need to drive still 180 kilometers. So if the car is fully charged, it can provide 220 kilometers range, so that should be enough for me to get to my destination. And speaking of this MG EV, it's quite good, except for the low range. The good thing about it is that once you release the pedal for the acceleration, it did not stop suddenly like a Tesla. So if you don't know it's an EV, you still feel like you're driving a petrol car because it's kind of smooth. The acceleration and the stop are quite smooth, which is quite good. And apart from that, I don't have many requirements on EV as long as the brake is working. It doesn't consume any petrol. It's good for me, but I would still prefer a Tesla because the range is really much longer. The range is much better than this MG. So this RACV charger, ChargeFox network, and as you can hear, the charger is making a high-pitched noise, which is not so ideal. But apart from that, it's working good. And because it's owned by ChargeFox, the network, you will need to download a ChargeFox app, and you can control the charging session on the app, and it's telling you what it's doing. It's been charged to 70%. You can stop the charging here if you want to. Here's the location. Really simple to use, the ChargeFox app. So now it's been charging for almost 30 minutes, and it's 83% charged, and as I can see, now the charging rate has decreased from 50 kilowatt to 47 or 48 kilowatt down to 36 kilowatt, which is a normal behavior. When the battery is nearly fully charged, the charging rate slows down. It's the same thing happening with your cell phone. So same thing here with the electric vehicle. as we approach 100% charging, the charging rate has decreased. And you can also tell the charging status inside the car on the dashboard here. 87%. It's actually quite amusing, entertaining, interesting to watch. You know, when an EV is being charged, it's very interesting to watch how everything goes. It's a very different experience to a petrol car, which is why I ordered a Tesla myself, because I'm in the renewable energy industry, and I believe, you know, we do what we can to make the planet a greener place. So even driving one EV may not change much, but you know, if everyone can contribute their own, doesn't mean you have to buy an EV, doesn't mean you have to install solar panels, but you know, if you do your bit by bit, we can definitely make some changes. And I think Australia as a country is a little behind compared to other countries in Europe and America in terms of the EV adoption and you know, solar energy implementation. So that's why the industry I'm in is working really hard at the moment on the policy side, to make sure, you know, we have a clear strategy how to achieve, you know, a 2050 goal or 2060 goal, and also a whole new transmission line network, you know, transition from renewable energy, from traditional energy source to renewable energy. So there's a lot to do, and I'm really excited to be in this industry. So let's hope for the best, do our bit, and pray to God, and help save our planet. Okay, so when the charging session is stopped, this charge fox will send me an invoice, because I still need to pay for the charging. So I think it's about $13 to charge the car, which is, you know, still given it's half of the price, because it's only half of the battery. So if I need to charge the battery from 0 to 100%, it should be around $20 to $30, which is still much cheaper than petrol. Okay, I'm gonna unplug this and hit the road. It's a beautiful day today. 今天天气非常好，希望过后也不要下雨。现在正在驾驶我的这辆租来的电动车前往我的目的地 Vulnerable， 然后现在距离目的地还有160公里左右。风吹草低见牛羊，风扑面而来，而且这边的车是全景的天窗，特别爽。First thing I did when I arrived in my room is to charge the vehicle straight away, because the battery is really low. Unfortunately, this portable charger, I think it can only charge about 3.6 kilowatt or something like that. So it's really small. It won't give me much. So later on, I'm gonna test on this Tesla supercharger to see if it's working or not. 抵达了一个现场，是一个医院，然后这边医院你看这一排全都是充电器加车。那我这次来主要是协助我们这儿我们公司有一个价值不菲的一个 DC 快充的一个充电器，这价值不菲，出点问题。那现在我虽然不是来负责修的，但是我就来负责看一下，然后主要要依赖于意大利团队去远程来搞一下这个事情。但是 very impressive， 这么多车全都是 Kona， 是现代的 Kona。我租的一辆 MG， 现在在这边充一下电，已经没电了。So apparently the Tesla supercharger doesn't really work on my car. So the charging port seems to be plugged in, but it says connected but not charging. So maybe the comms are not compatible, so it doesn't work. Okay, now I'm gonna try a Tesla Type 2 wall charger if I can find one. but a very beautiful supercharger. I like the look of it. Really, really nice. Okay, so I'm using this Tesla wall charger. Unfortunately, it does not work either. So I think maybe a comms issue. It's not charging the vehicle. That's a bummer. OK， 我已经完成了我的任务，所以现在我们要准备回城了。然后我们的车已经完全的都 fully charged。Okay, so now I've done all my job, so I'm ready to hit the road and return. And now my car is fully charged using this jet charge AC charger. So it's not really a fast charging, but I've been parking here for about 3 hours. That's fully charged, so let's go. Now I'm gonna head to the little creature in Geelong to test the FEMA AC wall box AC charging. FEMA charger. It's charging now. Connected and charge. 那如果你喜欢我今天视频内容的话呢，可以点击订阅并打开小铃铛，这样就不会错过以后其他视频了。那就像我说的，我自己本人呢也订了一台特斯拉的 Model Y 的 Performance， 所以说等这台车到了之后呢，我也会做一个关于特斯拉 Model Y 的一期视频。那今天的节目就到这边，感谢大家收看，我们下次再见。